Yeah. Shout out your boy DJ Trees. Yeah, appreciate that. It's your boy Royalty 23, man. Live with the first episode of GTA 5 Podcast at the round table, man. We live on the round table where we're gonna be having some real life discussions with some people that have real life experience, man. Our first guest, we got DJ Trees. Shout out DJ Trees.
Yo.
Second guest, we got Big Homie Q. Big Homie Q.
Man, what it do?
Third guest, we got Boss of All Bosses. Shout out to Boss of All Bosses. That'll be good.
Bobby.
Yeah. Our other guest, we got Mo Insane. Mo Insane. Say what's up, Mo Insane.
What's up, guys?
Yeah. Our next guest, we got Ant King. Ant King, say what's up, my boy.
Big Ant.
And last but not least, we got the young boy Quan.
Yo, what's happening?
What's happening?
What happening? Well, dog, you know what it is, nigga.
Appreciate it, man. Welcome everybody to the panel, man. Appreciate everybody for coming out. Let's start this thing out, man. We're going to have some real live conversations about what's going on in the world, how we feel about it. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't forget to tune in. We live on YouTube, Bossman Live 24-7. And y'all shout out y'all Twitch if y'all got y'all Twitch going.
Man, Twitch going. Got the Big Homie Q, man. This Big Homie Q on Twitch. Link up with me. Tap in. We're going to get it going.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, y'all follow that man, Big Homie Q on Twitch, man. All my people on my Twitch, DJ Big Trees, man. Tap in, man. And royalty, man. Who else ain't got they shit, man? Shout y'all shit out, man. Y'all in, man.
Right. Tap out.
Yeah. And Roy.
Dress it up and make it real for me.
Hey, Roy.
Yo. What up,
I
Quan?
got an idea, my boy.
What you thinking about, Quan?
You saw we said this little section like we had in your podcast. But when you start GJC, we had a little game beats and shit like that. You should do it like that on GJC. Should find a little place like you got it right here. You had our beats and shit, you know, through the week.
Yes, indeed, Quan. We already keeping that in motion. I appreciate that idea. We definitely will use that and throw that in there. You already know that.
Just throw it out there. That'd be so cool to have it. For your car beats, you be with Ed and all your security and everybody's gonna participate. Like, you know, your game people that's gonna be in it. You know, you had some discussion for them for the car beat. You know, you let them know like undercover. You know, to keep shit all stable and you know structured.
Right.
So, you know, this idea, man.
I like that idea, man. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to put you in position of holding the meetings.
Oh, I'm with it. Oh, you gotta tell what we didn't talk about. What's the word? And I spread that shit. Understand me like wildfire. This is ideas, man. I see it. You got a car sitting right there. You dressed it all white, like it's like some good. Look like a ball beating. That's what shit look like. Look like a gang of ball beating. That's what I'm right there. Like everybody, like you know, came out like what the fuck going.
All right. I feel what you saying. Bye. But we got a few little topics we want to discuss tonight, man. The first topic, man. I don't know if y'all been watching the news. A young boy was supposedly drowned in Mississippi. Anybody heard about that case? Know what's going on?
I heard about it, but like far as deep details, nah, not the deep details, but
yeah, I don't know all the details.
It's for the little bit I know, it shows you what money and power get you. All these parents is connected one way or another to some type of law enforcement. Yeah.
Nolan Wells?
Yeah.
Yeah, that case is, I hate to say it, but I pray that case don't get swept under the rug because of who their parents are and who they connected to. Exactly what you were saying. Because it looks like all these little white kids are coming from families with money, and we, as African American people, we've seen this happen so many times.
Man.
More than a
You know
little
what
bit,
I mean?
bro. Yeah.
More than a little bit, exactly. Like, our lives have no value when it comes to certain people, certain situations, when it comes to money. So, I hate to say it, you know, of course, I want the family to get answers. I know a lot more stuff is unfolding with the case as far as, like, his true friends coming forward and people revealing text messages and all kind of stuff. But I don't know, fingers crossed. Like I said, hopefully something gets, you know, brought to the table as far as, like, you know, some kind of closure, comfort for his parents, because all the articles I see and all the interviews I've seen with them, you know, of course, as any parent would be, right? They hurt behind their child, and I don't blame them.
Exactly.
Indeed.
You know, it's a shitty situation when you have to bury your child, you know, especially in a circumstance like that. And I don't know if you guys have seen the video that came out on the internet as well. His body is getting thrown.
Yeah, I think I've seen that too. I think
that's what I want to know. Like,
that's crazy.
The young man that did that, you mean to tell me you guys not gonna do anything to him? You clearly hear the recording of them in the background asking, is he dead? Is he really dead? You hear that plain as day. And you mean to tell me y'all trying to overlook that? But now let the roles be reversed.
Oh,
man, come on now. It wouldn't even be all of this right now. Every black person out there going to jail. Guilty by association, no matter what. You feel me?
Yeah.
But
go ahead.
Yeah, it's all about right now. It's all about those parents and who they're connected with, and all of them is connected together.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Law enforcement. So
the funniest thing is, if Ben Crump and Al Sharpton and them didn't get involved, this probably would have got swept right under the rug.
I was getting ready to say that, man,
because
the
all the kids lawyered up, and one of the kids' parent is a judge right there in the county. So it's like they probably went to extreme measures to, like, cover this up before this even became
most definitely thing. Because they, if y'all saw too in the article, right, so they didn't even want to give his daddy his cell phone back.
That's what I was talking about. How did they take the phone?
The mom and dad. Yeah. And then when they got it back, it was like messages deleted. The Snapchat was wiped. The Snapchat was totally wiped, and like certain messages was deleted from his threads.
That right there should be admission of any some type of guilt.
The parents had to go looking for it.
Now let me ask y'all this. Now, I've been in the system, but wouldn't that be considered tampering with evidence?
Tampering with evidence. Exactly.
Okay. And that's a Class C felony, right?
Everything they deleted out of that phone, everything they deleted out of that phone could be recovered.
Yeah,
of course.
Yep. That's why more and more evidence starting to come out too about it, because people ain't gonna sit around. Yeah, all those people out there on that beach for them 3 or 4 days, the whole weekend. You telling me that I didn't see nothing that happened? You know what I'm talking about? No witnesses.
Has come out since the so-called best friend did the interview. So much has come out since then, and he denied knowing anything about anything that went on. Clearly, man, they know, man.
Man, what happened to the chick?
Where's the throat?
The autopsy, yeah. And the girl Katie. The girl Katie something.
Katie, yeah.
I think she's the key to all this, because it sounded like he was liking her, and then the ex-boyfriend Bart come in they get into a little scuffle or whatever.
But Bart wasn't supposed to be there, right? That's what Nancy Grace
That's,
said.
yeah, he had an alibi saying he wasn't there, but somebody heard him on the
Wait.
video saying
On the,
Bart.
I'm
Hey,
just
and
gonna
that's
say,
another
bro.
thing too. Much respect to Nancy Grace, because once Nancy come out, oh
It's
my
Yeah,
God,
over.
yeah,
it's
she
over.
on.
Nancy's
Motherfuckers start
done.
getting it straight
Hey,
then.
she's a
Well,
hound dog.
hey, hey, I respect Nancy for picking this case up though, because Nancy put a fire under some motherfuckers' ass too though. She's
Like
sparking some shit
bullshit.
too. I appreciate her, but also just to add on to this too, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw as well, but it's really fucked up how these people are grieving over their son and they getting fucked with, because I don't know if y'all know that
Hey,
Nolan's
Bill.
mama is a nurse,
Yeah,
and people are fucking with her job right now, putting in these miscellaneous complaints on her. You see
Okay,
what I'm
bye bye.
saying?
yeah.
So
And she be
that's
getting hate
that's
mail.
right. That's also messing up her livelihood. You know what I
Come
mean?
on,
Like
man. Insensitive
she's
people, bro. For real.
she's already
Insensitive
going
people.
through enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a tidal wave of emotion and destruction right now, and like I feel for that family because it seems like it's just never gonna end.
Yeah.
It's something new every day with that, and it just get worse and worse and worse. My heart goes out to them big time for real.
Yeah, me too, bro. Number
And
prayers to them people.
it sucks to say this too, y'all. You know, history always will continue to repeat itself. We'll never be fully free. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like Emmett Till in modern day right now,
And that's
Right.
sad,
That's
bro. It's
what. That's what I
and
2026,
say.
that's
bro.
and we
2026.
That's why
still
I
living
didn't
through it.
tell.
As much as our people fought for us to have freedom and this and that, it's like we're constantly going to be reliving the history that has already happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's called the ripple effect, man. Everything that these people do is having an effect on us in the future, bro. So, you know, the thing is, we as like-minded individuals had to come up with strategies and ways to prevent the inevitable of what they trying to be, or what they want to be. So we got to come together like we do and have discussions and figure out what can we do inside our neighborhoods, inside our homes, to protect our children first and foremost, and
yeah.
then to try to come up with a solution to the problem that we've been facing for over 400 years. So
And
That's your
I
feeling.
agree with that, and you know, just to add on to that, it'll have to boil down to a point to where, you know, you guys as men, y'all have to do y'all part, and us women as well too. That when we are raising young men, of course, young women as well, but when we are raising young black men, we have to, you know, keep in their mind that hey, you are a young black man.
yeah,
You have to watch your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Like
target.
everybody don't have good intentions and don't have you in mind. So,
Yeah, yeah.
you
That
know,
that's the
we all
scary part.
as a community, we all have to do our part, you know, talk to our kids, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Good shit, man.
Like I said, we send prayers to the Wells family, man. Hope that turns out for the best, man. You know, we here supporting it. You know, prayers go out to them.
Sure.
But the
We
next
know what's
topic of
going on down
discussion,
there.
man. Yeah, we know what's going on, man. We just pray
Yeah,
for the
bro.
best, man. That's all we can do.
That's
Next
all the
topic of
way.
discussion, man. We talking about our culture, bro. What our culture means to this country and to this world. You know what I'm saying? And who's been biting off our culture? Who profits off our culture? And why don't we
Keep up
profit
with that shit
off
you
our
change.
own culture? We're going to start with you, Quan. What you think about our culture, man?
I mean, this culture in this world, bro, this generation, not speaking on nobody, but this generation alone is fucked up. Like, this generation is very, very fucked up, bro. I just feel bad. I feel bad for stuff that happened, like when we was child, how we used to be close. How you used to go outside to play and hang with people. Nowadays, you can't even go outside. Man, you can't take your kids nowhere. Without somebody trying to harm you on crazy shit that's going on. Racism. Racism still exists in this world, too, man. We or not.
Yeah, I believe that.
Racism still exists. That shit still exists. But I
That's
don't
what's
like it. If you ask me, I don't like how this generation is, bro. I don't like shit that we going through.
Yeah,
But
that
but
I said, yeah, I was gonna spin off of what you were saying. Yeah, the culture is different than what it used to be in the back in the day. Like, I feel like the culture was a little more unified back in our day, even though it wasn't completely unified, but it was a little more love in the '90s and the '80s and the '90s and coming up in the
I don't know how
2000s.
these names, but I
That's
say
because
that.
we
Yes,
had
sir.
Michael Jackson. That's why.
We had
What?
who we say we had who? We had
That's because
Mike.
we had Michael Jackson who was spreading love and peace.
Hey, I
Bro.
fuck with
We
y'all.
don't got niggas
I
like
with
that
y'all
that's
later,
spreading that
bro.
kind of
I'm about
message.
to eat.
That's the thing.
I'll
The
be back a
music
little
and the
later.
culture. You see how it's changed because the music ain't even emulating the love and the peace no more, like you said with Michael. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So the message
Bro,
is
that's a whole other topic in itself too, man. I was saying that to myself the other day, bro. I hate the way that music is coming out, bro. I
That's a
can't
part of the
listen to
culture.
half of this bullshit
That's a
that
big
these
part of the culture
motherfuckers.
right now.
yep,
Man, it is.
yeah.
It
That's
is.
the
And
influence of the culture.
it's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Exactly.
It's fucked
Fucked
up.
up.
I
They
mean, we got
changed all
the
the
It's like
houses.
all the women is promoting and pushing
Twerking, twerking,
these young
pussy
girls.
popping,
Not
yeah,
even that. It's not
spending
even that.
money.
It's like they pushing these young girls to use niggas for money.
that
You see
that
it quick,
part,
bro. You
that
see it.
part. If a motherfucker ain't got what they need, they can go on to
They
the
kicking
next
them
one.
to the curb.
Yeah,
And that's really how these young girls think and are gonna think coming up.
yeah.
Hey,
And the
what?
niggas and the niggas and the niggas just talk about shitting on bitches, and I don't
Killing,
even
killing,
understand some of
killing
the shit these
people,
niggas be talking
All that
about.
go
killing
back to
people,
what Mo
doing
said.
To be
drugs.
honest with you, like it's
All
like
that
the
go back
music
to
be
what Mo
catchy,
said.
but
Parents,
it
man.
don't have no message. It don't have no true substance.
None of it. None. It's on both sides, and it's trash. Cause ladies is talking about twerking,
Huh?
popping pussy,
I
selling
don't know. Oh,
pussy.
she is. Turn the light on.
All
Niggas is
that.
talking about robbing and killing people, spinning the block, some
But
perks.
what I
Like,
also noticed about that. Not to interrupt you, but what I also notice is a lot of pain in their music. You know what I mean? It's like they drown themselves with the alcohol and the drugs because
Yep.
they really been out here hurting, seeing their best friends get killed, and they got to protect themselves. Going outside their cribs. You know what I'm saying? Because the culture done made real killers out of them. You know what I mean? And it's only for them to kill each other because they animosity ain't towards anybody else but each other. So, it's very destructive, and that's something that we need to figure out and discuss and figure out like how do we change that narrative, you know what I mean? Because that's what's gonna change their minds about each other, put them guns down. Because
and what'll help us. It kind of boils down to as us being a community. We don't have that anymore if you think about it, right? Because look, as time goes on, right? Like for an example, us black people, we're dying at an early age.
real,
Motherfuckers is not like our grannies and grandpas no more, right?
right?
Black people are getting heart attacks in their 30s, in their 40s, dropping down. We losing our community. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you used to have a uncle or auntie sit you down and talk to you and try to put some sense into you. Motherfuckers not doing that no more. People not doing that no more. Oh, look at little Ron. He out here killing. That's my little nigga. Like, no, what example are we setting? What direction are we going in? The
Man,
plot is definitely lost.
man, I swear the wrong direction.
We
Is
can't go to grandma's house no more. You know what I'm saying? Like our community is we gotta bring that community back. We gotta take over our youth again. You know what I'm saying? Some love,
Yeah.
some even some advice sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Guidance.
Like
They need guidance and they need discipline.
guidance.
We need guidance,
Yes,
discipline, and we need
yes.
understanding of who we are. You know what I'm saying? Because once we understand that we are actual chosen people and we've been living beneath people for too long, I think we're gonna, have a change of power in this world because we not been respected as who we are in this world, for some reason. And we
And I
done
always say, yep. And I always say, when black people come together, man, we are a force.
Definitely.
People are scared to see when black people come together. People can't nobody fuck with. I don't care what race it is or whatever. Motherfuckers, when black people come together, guys, we are so powerful.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? People are scared of us. They get nervous when they see black people come together.
Yeah, and that's the part that really bothers me is the power that them people have.
Hold.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we hold a lot of our power too,
Yeah, if we understand our power, I think our power is great, but we got to understand how to use it. It's not in the physical, it's in the mental, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people have mentally broke us as a people for a long time. Right. So once we break that chain of mental captivity, you know what I'm saying, it's going to awaken us to be who we supposed to be, in my opinion. Because, like I said, like we got great people in every aspect of this world, you know what I'm saying? But yet we don't have no ownership. And I feel like the people who's in ownership of us, they give us a social security number. They pretty much own us. They tell us where we can and can't go. We got to wake up and work for them every day just to make a living. So them people control us. And when they see us getting to a point of utilizing our abilities to bring each other together, they try to come in and take us apart. Like we seen it happen in all our great leaders, and Malcolm and, Martin and all them. You know what I'm saying? They come in and try to...
Facts, bro.
Yeah, they come in and try to separate us by taking our leaders away.
They don't want us unified, bro.
Yeah.
They don't want us unified. It's strength in numbers, bro. And they don't want us unified, bro. They don't want us to sit and strategize, put our minds together like we should, bro. That's why they keep all the drama going. That's why there's so many drug epidemics. That's why they dumping youngsters and putting twerking in the world for everybody to just be distraught, bro. Like, nobody is, like Insane said, nobody is sitting down like we used to sit down back in the days and talk to your uncles and your aunties and put a plan together and understand that your life means something more than just showing your face. Your voice is important, bro. Like, us as black people, man, we dominate and control every aspect of this culture, yet we're not taking into consideration how much power we actually have, bro. All our major black leaders have been assassinated, have been imprisoned, have been wiped out or addicted to drugs, so we don't have no leader, bro. Even with the 1 Million Man March, look how they did that. They gave us 1 Million Man March to see if we could all come together. And once we showed that we could unify, they stopped supporting the 1 Million Man March. Look at how they do in Farrakhan. They give them 5 minutes in the light, and then they push them back into the dark, because that's one of the leaders that could help us stand, bro. And that's just what it is. If we unify, we could take over. And they don't want that. That's their biggest fear. If we educate each other, if we lock in and really get under a movement together, there's no telling how far we could go. But how many of us are going to take a stand? How many of us are going to really band together, bro, and really stop this nonsense? How many of us are going to have self-respect and integrity and self-esteem and understanding and love for one another to put the community back together, so when somebody with knowledge does speak, people listen? We ain't even caring about listening to each other and helping each other grow no more, bro. It's like, yo, you got more money than me. I'm finna rob you, nigga. I like them rims on your scat, nigga. I'm finna take that from you, nigga. Insane. You got a fat ass, girl. What it gonna cost to get that? What you mean, bro? Where's the self-respect? Where's the dignity? Where's the integrity that we should be standing on, that our forefathers died for, that we got hung from trees about, that we got beat, that we got prison behind? Where's the unity, bro? All our strength comes from working together, but nobody wants to work together because I'd rather take from you than share with you. Where did that mindset come from? We got to get back to the understanding.
Mentality.
Crabs in the bucket. Yeah, they instilled that shit.
Back to the understanding, man.
Yeah, we know,
like,
we know.
Our community, I wanted to see you doing good. I just don't want to see you doing better than me.
Better than me.
Yeah, you can't do better than me because I got to knock you off.
Right.
You doing more than me, I gotta take your position instead of sitting down with you and putting together a plan to get on your level and get where you at so we could build together. I'd rather push you to the side so I could say I'm the number one. I'm the top dog. Who does that? Who does that?
But you
Back
gotta
in the
think
days, we all cared. The community cared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Think about it. If you did something foul in the neighborhood, you could get your ass whooped 5 times before you got home. The phone call was made, and when you got home, you got your ass towed up again.
Got another ass and that's the discipline we grew up with as youngsters, because our OGs that actually gave us the wisdom to know a little bit about this and grow into it, they was there and they was going through that shit too. You know what I'm saying? That's why they was giving us this. It's just an obligation we got just to keep sharing this shit and give it to people who need it, because everybody don't want it. You know what I mean? Some people need it. Everybody need it, but the ones who want it, they gonna come looking for it. But it's our obligation.
Our OGs made you value yourself, man. Yeah. There was a time where our OGs would say, "Nah, you ain't going to get with them knuckleheads. You gonna go sit your ass in that classroom and put some fat on your head and get some education, because you gonna it later on in life." And before we got addicted to drugs, got to chasing ass, and got to toting pistols, we was actually listening. Right. We was actually paying attention. Feel what I'm saying? The one place they don't want to see us is in a college dorm nowhere, bro. They don't want to see us in these college classes, bro. They don't want to see us walking across these stages getting these degrees, man, making our voices heard, man. They don't want to see that. They don't want to see us being united and being strong, bro, because as long as they keep us divided, they can control. As long as they keep us under a fog of drugs, alcohol, they can control us, bro. And if you ain't in school, you're in jail. If you ain't in jail, you're on drugs. If you ain't on drugs, you out here making babies that you ain't taking care of, adding to the problem. Are you going to be part of the problem, or are you going to be part of the solution?
Man, we got to reach them, bro.
Think about it, bro.
We got to reach them.
Man, for real, these deep southern states, bro, they got bad down in Mississippi, down in Alabama. They got it bad down there, bro.
They'll get rid of you.
But ain't nobody banding together. Ain't nobody banding together, bro. Ain't nobody gathered up and marched down there yet, huh? We ain't demanding no action, no movement. I feel what you saying, bro. It takes action, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can't get on no march, bro. We got to storm 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. We got to storm the motherfucking White House, bro. We can't be marching and we can't be signing no petitions. They don't listen to that, bro. We going to have to really – the only way we going to make our voices felt is to get directly to the president, to get directly to Congress, to get directly in their motherfucking faces, bro. Man. It's going to take more than just, we going to band 5,000 people together and we going to march from here to there. No, bro. Because marching ain't getting us nowhere.
Let's assume, like, we know what happened January 6th, right? Let's assume we do that. What do you really think them people would do to us if we did that?
Kill us.
Try to lock us up.
You think that'd be just the minimum, locking us up,
bro? Yeah, mass incarceration, bro. They already view us as a threat,
bro. They will bring in them tanks on us, bro. They gonna bring in the tanks. They gonna have jets. They gonna have jets out there floating around. They gonna tell us to go back to your house.
Martial law. They gonna curfew on niggas.
Martial law.
And you know why they able to do that, right? You know why they able to do that type of thing to us? Because they hold the power and the key to them, all that type of shit, all that military action, all them guns and shit.
Because we're divided.
They got it. We only 16% of the population. We can't have it.
But it's strength in numbers, bro, and we can outnumber the population if we just come together. We could create an equal balance, bro, if we just come together. Like when we was talking the last time, we was talking about having our own community and building our own. You understand me? Coming together and feeding our own and educating our own and standing up under one system. We could throw this whole thing off balance if we just quit going with their program.
Exactly. I agree with that. I agree with that. The only way this program is keep moving is because we keep empowering it. every day we wake up and go to work, pay taxes, and put some money towards whatever they want us to do, rent and all that shit, lights, water. This is money we gotta pay them to keep them rich. That ain't money helping us for shit. Then we gotta go out here and pay gas. Then we gotta go labor for 8 hours out of the day just to pay enough to get you by, bro. You know what I'm talking about? They designed it that way. The rich get rich and the poor stay poor.
Worse.
Yeah,
it's only getting worse.
Yeah, so you're right. We gotta be independent from these people, dog. Because if we don't grow our own groceries, we gotta teach our own kids what we need to teach them, and we need to grow our own food to feed them, and we need to have our own shelter to protect them. And when we got those three things,
first and foremost, we need to start protecting our women better, because our women's voices mean more to Congress, to the United States Senate, to everything moving. Women have more power than they understand, and it's not in their body; it's in their brain.
Exactly.
Bro. But we're not teaching them to push forward, bro.
They ain't seeing
that they've been used. We're not teaching them to push forward.
Yeah.
We're devaluing ourselves.
Yeah, the industry does that because they rather see women doing that to make money than to being successful making money. That's what Lauryn Hill was trying to tell them people when she was trying to do her little song.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? The industry's pushing that. Right. You know what I mean? So once you get away from the industry, we start thinking for ourselves and build our own communities, like you said, come together and do our own thing. You know what I'm saying? Then we become a threat to them, because then they we can't be involved. That's some terrorist shit. They gonna come for us, bro. Whenever Black Wall Street, whenever we try to come up with something of our own and try to build, they come and take that shit down, bro. They come.
Yeah,
so
they tear it down.
So we only got a few options here in this situation. We can either stand up, revolt, and fight for this country that they never fought for us, or we can go the fuck somewhere else, bro. That's my only option.
It's like we was talking before, bro. We need to come together and start buying land, bro. We need to come together and put our own communities back in position, bro. We need to educate our children and take them out of the street, take them guns out their hands, put some clothes on our women and some books in their brain, bro. Because education is power. Knowledge is power. But without that, we don't have a leg to stand on. All our elders are getting older, and instead of us really standing up for each other and protecting each other, we scattered like roaches, bro. We scattered like roaches, bro. And until we unify, we don't have a voice. I mean, think about it. In every other nationality, in every other culture, they stand together. They protect each other. They feed each other. They educate each other. And they grow together. We're the only race as black folks that are not doing that. And we're getting taken advantage of systematically, bro. Abused, killed, and falsely imprisoned systematically, bro. We're the biggest part of the population that's not doing nothing for one another.
Yeah, it's horrible, bro. And knowing that, it brings us into the last topic, is the separation of, the man and woman in the household. But we already know, we feel like that was already a part of the plan with the government in the first place, because they know together we're gonna be strong. So if you separate the love of the black man and the black woman, you separate that, or love or whatever. It don't gotta be black. I mean, I ain't putting no color on it, but just for our race in particular, when you separate that, you pretty much break the bond of knowing anything about love and growing as a family unit. So
I don't think black people understand the significance of making history in a black household. If you look around, if you take an actual census of how many black families have two parents in the household working together, it's not a lot, bro. But the ones that are together, they making powerful moves, bro. They making powerful moves. We need to unify ourselves. We need to understand that working together is the key. And I don't think people see it. We make history as black people when we stick together. Look at history, bro. If we stand together, we can go far. You understand? But the first thing we got to do is get back to being black. Get back to being proud. Get back to having self-esteem and self-respect and dignity and integrity. We need to get back to empowering ourselves and not being so codependent on this systematic bullshit.
What was you gonna say, Mo?
That kind of goes back to the culture too, right? Because if you think about it, even let's use music for an example, right? Even with music, motherfuckers are saying they song, yeah, I got a woman at home, but I still want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, the plot definitely is lost with that too, right? Because it's like, of course, we know how children turn out when they got two parents in the household. For the most part, let me say that. But it's rare that we see that nowadays because, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, my example was music, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's being taught to our youth, which is turning into adults, right? It's all about, even though I got somebody at home, I still want you. It's like a chase, like a game, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't settle down with one person. I want to have this woman over here. I got Tanya over here. I got Sarah over here. I got Monica over here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but if you value the one woman that you have, then, I mean, everything could change. Instead of thinking, I need her for Monday, her for Tuesday, her for Wednesday, why don't you focus on what's right in front of you, what's most important? Why don't you put more into your own instead of how many others? It's not about a conquest. It's not about putting a notch on your belt. It's really about empowering yourself to be better, bro. It's really about showing this black woman that your value is not in your body, it's in your brain. It's about showing these young girls it ain't about twerking and wearing skimpy clothes and presenting yourself as something that you were never meant to be. You have to value yourself, bro. You have to value yourself, and it starts at home. It starts at home, bro. Taking the black man out of the household is what tore everything apart. So in order for us to unify and come back together, we have to become a team again.
Hell yeah.
We have to have value in each other. We have to respect each other.
We have to be willing to also sacrifice. You know, when you're in a relationship or when you're married or whatever the case may be, you're not always going to be 100% on the best terms, right? You're going to have bad days, you're going to have good days, but at the end of the day, you gotta compromise with your partner. You gotta be willing to put in the work to say, hey, you know what? Let me admit that I was wrong. I fucked up today, so let me apologize for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of two people
taking
being mad at
full
each other,
accountability.
and then you like, you know what, bitch? If you're gonna be mad, I'm gonna go fuck with Rhonda or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Instead of sitting your black ass down and communicating and working through your problem. Right.
You know, take a little bit more time and effort to just put in that extra work to make your shit work out. Because at the end of the day, if you got a loyal woman riding for you, and that's another thing too, guys. Royal, make this a topic for another day or whatever. When you have a powerful black woman beside you, you know how far you can go. Ooh, she will help you
to
listen to one another, man, and communicate effectively.
What you say, Q?
I said,
you
but
gotta
that's
listen to each
too.
other, man.
When it's a strong black man and a strong black woman.
Yo, like you gotta
stop
listen to each
thinking
other.
that because I'm trying to show you the right way, I'm trying to control you or stop you from living your life. I'm not trying to stop you from living your life. I'm trying to preserve you as an individual and make your voice stronger in unity. If I listen to my woman more than I argue with my woman, then I get a better perspective about what we need to do to move forward. But instead of listening, I want to argue, grab my keys, jump in the car, go to the store, go get drunk, and call this other bitch that ain't gonna argue. She just gonna give it up, smoke, roll up, pop a bottle, and make it easy. stop being so easy. Nothing worth having ever comes easy.
Facts. That makes me think, bro. Like, we know the problem. We gotta think about solutions. We know what's going on in this world, and we can look at it as a whole. And if you got any type of, faith or belief or anything like that, or you think you come from a different higher power, you got to see the power struggle between good and evil out here. And what we've been allowing is the evil to take over. We've been allowing evil to take over,
right?
And we not been stepping in as being soldiers of what we believe in and teaching our youth the right way, with the righteous way. So what I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna close us on out, man. Y'all, we gotta keep what we believe, which I believe a higher power, which I call, God. I believe keep God first. You know what I'm saying? And anything we want to do, we can accomplish, bro. Together, we can do it even better. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody for coming out, man. Mo, Boss, and DJ, homie. To the next episode, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in the round table.
Already, man.
Peace, love,
blessed,
and hair
man.
grease.
Yeah.
Be blessed.
You already know.
Unification instead of separation. You understand?